Hello everybody, and welcome back to Dragon Wing Diamonds. I am here today with a WIP in chat. WIP stands for Work in Progress, and chat, I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about my week, or in this case, last couple weeks, because I didn't end up filming a WIP in chat. Life kind of got in the way a little bit, but I'll explain a little here in today's WIP in chat. So, as you can see, I am working on a diamond painting. I am working on Pages by Yuumei Art. I have one little tiny section left, so this one is going to be my first finish for 2025. And here is the full image if you want to focus. It's absolutely stunning. Perfect mix of confetti and color blocking for sure, because like the book is mostly confetti, but the entire background is all color blocking, 939 especially. So yeah, we're gonna pull that right off. So what am I working with today? So I have my tray here. This is a Muni-made tray, and this is, I think it's like the dragon. Whatever the colorway is, that is dragon. That's what this one is. It was a gift from a dear friend of mine. I am working with these two pens. This one is also a gift from the same friend who gifted me this. And she told me that this is actually a, can you focus? Can we focus? This is a Black Wolf Woodworks pen. And then this one on top here, this is a Lace and Latheworks pen. And in those pens, I have, in my single placer, I have Cinnabon glue dots. In my multi-placer, I have gingerbread caulk from Swartz Designs. And these are from OSNAP Crafters Cafe. Of course, every time. And then in my other pen, in the single and multi-placer, I have We Wax Mocha Mint scent. So, is that everything? Working with Elizabeth Ward containers. And then this cute little nameplate comes from Shire Shenanigans. So, here we are. Let's just get this color out of the way so I don't have to look at it anymore. I've been doing a lot with this color, so I'm really excited to be done with it. And Zero's playing with his new bone. So yeah, I'm going to be talking right on back to the week of Christmas, honestly, because like I said, it's been a couple weeks. I am starting my new job tomorrow. So the last couple weeks have been a lot of prep work of me getting ready for that. So yeah, I am going back to work, and yeah, I'm definitely feeling the Sunday scaries today. Mostly because I haven't, like, it's a job that I've worked before, so I know what to expect. I'm not, like, I know the people still, like, it's not like an actual concerning thing, but it's the fact that I haven't worked in 2 years. I took some time off work so I could pursue my degree in, I'm saying a lot today, oh my gosh, pursue my degree in English, and I've completed that degree, and I had been working on getting a job in the field, but unfortunately the job market is kind of rough right now, especially for somebody who's just starting out. So yeah, I haven't had any luck in finding a job. So time comes that I need to go back and just like get a paycheck, you know. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going back to the old job that I was working while I was in school, actually. So yeah, looking forward to being able to buy diamond paintings again, that's for sure. But yeah, so definitely feeling the Sunday scaries a little bit. And besides, I've been staying up really late lately, and I have to be there at 8 a.m. tomorrow for orientation. My normal schedule is just going to be a night or an evening shift schedule. I won't be, like, I'll be getting out at 11:30, so it's like, yeah, that's not too bad. But yeah, the orientation day is going to be rough, and I'm going to be exhausted. And like I flat out told my husband, I'm like, yeah, I'd like to say I'd come home and like fold some laundry, but the reality of the fact is I'm going to come home and probably take a nap. And he's like, yeah, you probably are. So yeah. But anyways, we're going to jump back a little bit. So I haven't done a WIP and chat since before Christmas. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about Christmas. I'll be talking about New Year's and talking about basically getting ready for my new job. Okay, so first off, let me just extend a huge welcome to my new subscribers. I'm very excited to see my number jump up at the way it did. yeah, just really excited to see that. It seems like a lot of people, or I don't know if like the YouTube algorithm just like took off or what, but a lot of people have been, words are hard. A lot of people have been subbing up. So just want to say huge welcome to everybody who's here, who came in. Hope you guys like it here. But yeah. So Christmas, so my family does celebrate Christmas, more of like the commercial sense rather than the religious sense. And so I have my two stepsons, and we usually split the holiday with their mom. So this year she had them from Christmas Eve into Christmas morning, and then we had them for Christmas Day. And so we actually kind of use that as an advantage because, you know, Sydney is still very young. And so she doesn't quite understand things yet. So we were able to like load up the tree after, before the boys came over and stuff. So yeah, they got here. We opened presents, and after that I had to build one of Sydney's gifts. So we got her a Little People Barbie dream house. And yeah, the thing did not come assembled, of course. So I had to assemble it. And let me tell you, this girl was so excited about this gift that she was literally playing with it while I was setting it up. And I like literally told my husband, like, oh my gosh, can you get a picture of this? Because this is hilarious. So yeah, you see me like focusing and trying to twist screws in, and you see her just playing away on it. And there was like one point she like pulled it away from me so she could like set it up the way she wanted to. I'm like, no, I gotta get this built first. So that was funny. So she got that, and she also got a Barbie dream camper. It was kind of funny too, because like we had to laugh because out of the kids, like I think Drake got the most presents, Sydney got the biggest presents, and Alex had the most expensive presents. So yeah, the plan for Alex initially, we were gonna get him, so he's almost 13. So he's like branching off of Switch and into different gaming systems, which understandably so. Because Switch games can tend to be more childish versus like, you know, Xbox or PlayStation or what. So he's starting to like move up in that bracket. So we had been talking about him for the better part of a year on trying to figure out what kind of game system to get this kid, like what he wanted and stuff. We were trying to lean towards a handheld gaming system because he does travel back and forth between our house and his mom's house. And we ended up not being able to land on a good handheld for him at this point, especially with like how... Zero. Oh, okay. I'm gonna pause for a second. Okay. Sorry about that random pause. Our Instacart order had arrived and Zero was kind of freaking out. Okay, so back to where we were. Okay, so we're trying to figure out, or we've been talking and working with Alex on finding a new game system. So we did land on one because like we're waiting to see if Switch 2 would be announced for, well, I mean, we know Switch 2 is coming at some point, but we don't know what it is or when it's coming. And then we were thinking like, okay, well, Xbox is kind of due for a big announcement kind of like this, so maybe they'll announce a handheld. So we were kind of like holding out and waiting for an Xbox handheld announcement. And in the meantime, like that wasn't coming and all that stuff. So finally we like settled on, well, maybe we'll try the ROG Ally instead. So around like, I think it was like the week after Black Friday, they were on sale at Best Buy. So we went and like, we like talked with Alex first because he pitched in some money for it and stuff like that. And we're like, okay, so we'll get this and this will be your Christmas present and stuff like that. So we get it and we get it here and get it all, like my husband is doing the process of getting it all set up and everything like that. And then after like 3 days of working on this thing, there was a Windows update that literally like blue screened it, the entire thing. And it's like, it's basically like having a PC, a handheld PC. So we're like, well, that's no good. And it was like something that wasn't fixable either really until they fixed the update. And I was like, well, if this happens again, there's like no good way of us working around it or anything like that. So we ended up calling Alex and asking, like, are you okay with having an Xbox instead or something like that? Because we told him basically, like, what we were running into, the issues with the Ally and stuff. And it just wasn't a suitable system for a kid who, like, for a kid's first computer outside, like, the Chromebook he has for school. So he was okay with getting the Xbox, so we're like, okay, cool. So we ran out and, like, did the exchange and everything like that. All was good, and we were all set with that. But then he kept, like, asking, he's like, did you get the Xbox? Did you get the Xbox? And so we were kind of, like, messing with him a little bit. And so on Christmas Day, we hid the Xbox in the kitchen, like, in one of the cabinets. And, like, we went through and opened all the presents and all of that. And we got to the end, and then I was like, okay, Christmas is over. But then he wasn't doing what I expected him to do, be like, oh, wait, what about my Xbox or anything like that. We're hoping he would do something along those lines, but he didn't. So after we were all done there, I was setting up Sydney's dream house, or else I was starting to pull that out of the packaging and stuff. And then my husband was like, oh, Alex, you got to come see this cool new kitchen gadget we got. And so he brought him into the kitchen and, like, opened the cupboard, and I was like, oh, wait, there's your present. So then he opened it, and he was very happy. So he's got an Xbox Series S, X, whatever, which I think is the better one. I don't remember which. I don't Xbox. I PlayStation and PC. So he got that and was very excited. So our Christmas Day was a lot of relaxing and playing video games, as to be expected, because, you know, both boys got new Switch games, and then Alex got his new Xbox, and Sydney got her Barbie Dream House. So it was just a nice, relaxing day. And, you know, I think I finished a diamond painting on Christmas as well. I did. I think I finished Sophia on Christmas, my dragon, for December. Don't you even think about it. Artemis keeps trying to attack me. So yeah, our Christmas was really good. Kids were very happy with the stuff they got, and we got a lot of great stuff from, like, my family and my in-laws and all that. My husband and I got a lot of Amazon gift cards, which was awesome because we pulled them together to get a countertop convection oven. If you haven't been around my channel for a while, last year we had a mouse situation in our oven. So we live near a lake, so we are very prone to mice out here, which is why we have 2 amazing mouser cats. But yeah, we ended up having, like, it was a really cold winter. Was it last year? I think it was last year. It was either last year or no, it was 2 years ago, actually. But we had a really cold winter, and a mouse got into our oven and actually, like, made a nest in there and stuff. And so, like, we've gone through the process of going through and cleaning out the oven and stuff, but then we, like, realized, like, the mouse pulled insulation into the oven. So we're like, there's a possibility that there's, like, mouse droppings and like, yeah, in the insulation that's around the oven as well. So we're like, well, that's not good. Like, we didn't want to chance it and stuff, because, like, if we turn the oven on and, like, the scent's there and all that. So we've been basically just, like, working without an oven for a bit now. So we decided to get a countertop convection oven, so that way we can actually have more of an oven and not be working out of a toaster oven anymore. So we pulled our Amazon gift cards and got that. And I also got another laundry basket, because in my closet I use the collapsible laundry baskets to store my diamond paintings. And I had 2, and now those 2, my stash has totally outgrown those 2. I mean, I think it was already outgrown the 2 to begin with, but now it's, like, really outgrown the 2. Like, I could easily I probably can fill maybe more than 4 at this point. So we got a couple of those those little hampers as well. And so far, like, I have 1 currently with diamond paintings in it, but we have to I just need to go through and just, like, rearrange the closet and stuff. Yeah, we got a lot of rearranging we got to do. But yeah, so that was my Christmas present to myself, was getting those so I could organize the closet a little bit better and have my diamond paintings easier to get to. And then, so Christmas week was the week that we had the boys, so we kind of just had a chill week. Drake went to his first sleepover. That was very exciting. His one of his school friends invited him over for a sleepover, and apparently they stayed up until like 3 a.m., I think he said. And they had a blast, so that was good, because when it comes to sleepovers with our kids, I mean, Alex is a little bit problematic with them, just because he does not feel comfortable sleeping anywhere but home, and he doesn't, like, really give it much of a chance either. He just, like, quickly gives up and just, like, no, I want to come home. So we're, like, unsure if Drake was going to make it through, but, I mean, Drake and Alex are very, very different kids, for sure. And, yeah, he was able to make it through the entire night without any issues, and we're like, good, okay, at least one of our kids can enjoy sleepovers. So, yeah, he did that. And then Alex got to choose dinner the night that Drake was over and overnight, and we're like, you can pick anything, like, literally anything, and I can't remember what he ended up choosing. But yeah, like, Drake is our pickier kid, so we're like, yeah, you can pick a meal option that we usually can't have with Drake here. I think he was, like, initially saying he wanted to do spaghetti, and we're like, but you're tired of spaghetti. Like, you fight us on having spaghetti. So, yeah, kids. So, yeah, there really is not much to say about that week. Oh, yeah. So Thursday was Drake's first sleepover, and then Friday I had to go to employee health. I'm going to be working at a hospital, so I have to get a little bit of extra stuff done before employment there, so I had to go in and do some pre-employment stuff. I had to get a PPD done, which is a test for tuberculosis, and then they, like, actually do full-on physicals and stuff like that. So that was all set. Kitties are going crazy. Oh my gosh. Animals. Yeah, and that actually ended up taking longer than we anticipated. So, like, the initial plan was, like, my husband dropped me off and was going to, and then, like, yeah, he just kind of, like, chilled and waited. But we had the kids with us, too. And it was, like, it took longer than we were anticipating. It's like, well, if we knew it was going to take that long, he would have, like, found something for him and the kids to do. But it seemed like everything was fine. We got back in the car and we came back home. Yeah, my husband was off work too, because he was off work for the 2 weeks of Christmas and New Year's, except for like 3 days, which was annoying, but yeah, that he was off basically that entire week, so it was, at least we didn't have that to fight with too. But yeah, so we did that, and then on Saturday we were planning on going to see Sonic, but I think that was the night that we both just slept like utter crap. Like, I don't know what was going on, what was in the air or what, but sleeping lately has just been rough. And so yeah, that night we both were just like, or that day we were both just super exhausted. So we're like, okay, well, we're not gonna go to the movie. It sounds like they're gonna go this coming weekend while I'm hanging out with some of my friends. Ugh. So yeah. Yeah, I think we basically just decided to have a relaxing weekend instead, which was good. I mean, it worked out anyways, because Drake was still super tired from his sleepover, and we were really tired, so I was like, okay, this is a good relaxer. And then, yeah, I didn't take any notes, so I'm kind of just like trying to remember what happened when. But yeah, then we get to New Year's and New Year's week. So the way it happened to work out was, like, Christmas week we had the boys for the week, but Christmas Eve into Christmas Day was their mom's holiday. And for New Year's week, like, they were with their mom, but we had them from New Year's Eve into New Year's Day. So we grabbed the boys well, I think, did they get dropped off? Or no, I think my husband picked them up. But grabbed the boys, came over, or brought them over again. We had frozen pizzas for dinner. And then we always ask the boys, like, okay, do you want to stay up until midnight? Or do you want to go to bed and have us wake you up for the ball drop? And this was the first year, both boys opted to stay up until midnight. Because Drake usually is like, no, I want to go to sleep. Because he's our kid who loves sleep. So yeah, this year Drake decided he wanted to stay up as well. So that was cool. And so we kind of had a relaxing time, just playing games until, like, I think it was like 10 minutes until the ball drop. And then we had the games all shut down and watched the ball drop. And then boys basically just got immediately in bed after that. But yeah, rang in the new year with all of us together. We toasted. My husband and I had wine. The boys had juice. And, I mean, we didn't wake Sydney up because, yeah, she's still too young to understand that yet. So, yeah, we toasted in the new year. And then we got the boys in bed, and actually we went to bed right after, too, because we both were exhausted. Yeah, we've been going to bed a lot later than normal this week, and it's definitely been wearing on us. So, like, New Year hit, and then we were both in bed. Like, yeah, so tired. Which is so unlike me, because I'm like, okay, New Year, okay, I can do something for, like, another hour now. But I did stay up pretty late, working on diamond painting stuff for a little bit. Well, I mean, it's been both of us. Nope, snap back into place there. Hopefully that's not a tab on that one. So yeah, our New Year's was good. And now we're in 2025, and yeah, this year's got to be a better year for sure. My 2024 ended really rough, and so I'm looking forward to a better year this year. And that's why I'm working on this painting to start with. So I always try to start off my new year with a painting that's meaningful to me. And in this year, I initially had chosen Night Portal as the one I was going to work on. But then, things shifted a little bit, and then I got this one as a gift from a friend. And then I was like, you know what, this is the painting. This is the one I need to ring in the new year with, because it's time to turn a page and move forward. So that's what we're doing with pages here. And yeah, I'm glad that I started with this one first. And I already have my next new, so I'm working through WIPs as well as kitting up new kits. So I have my next kit that is not a WIP planned, but it's not here yet. I'm waiting for it to get delivered. So I was so excited. I was able, DAC did a New Year's sale. They did 25% off for the new year or something like that? Or was it just 20? I can't remember what the sale was. But I was like, okay, so we got the sale, and I had gathered enough of the Treasure Quest cards to get $75 off a kit. And it was that weird moment where I'm sitting there, I'm like, but if I wait, I can get 100 off and I'm good. Or that'd be a great one. But then I was like, no, you know what? Just take advantage of the sale and get something now. I was like, you deserve it. Treat yourself. So I grabbed a kit off my wish list, which was First Snow by Rita Konya. And then I also grabbed I think it was the Drinks Mini Dazzles. So I have those on their way to me. And so yeah, between the Treasure Quest coupon or Treasure Quest card and the sale, I think I only paid like $7 or something for the whole order, which was freaking awesome. Because for those who may not realize, the Treasure Quest cards actually act as a gift card, not a discount code. So you can't, or not a points code. So you can double them up with with the random discounts too. So that's what I did. And yeah. So waiting for that to get here. It was supposed to be so I have 2 packages coming to me right now, one through USPS, one through FedEx. the USPS one, I don't know why there's a delay on that one. It, like, both were supposed to be here on Saturday, which was yesterday. And I just realized I never talked about how changing my schedule. Anyways, so I'll get to that in a second. Yeah, so they were supposed to get here Saturday, which was yesterday. And I'm sitting there looking at this thing. It's like, it's not saying out for delivery. Like, my FedEx package is still sitting in Ohio. My USPS package is sitting in New Jersey. So yeah, I don't think those are getting here today. So yeah, but now my FedEx package isn't telling me when it's going to get here or anything. It kind of is like, oh, we'll let you know when it moves. Like, oh, thanks. That's really helpful. And it looks like my USPS package should be here tomorrow because obviously they don't deliver on Sundays. So yeah. Anyways, all that to say, I'm waiting for that package to come before I can kit another kit up. So once I finish this one, I will be jumping in on the sushi rollers, which I started but have not finished yet. Okay, we're going to take a slight detour because like I said, I realized I totally forgot to talk about the fact I'm changing my schedule again. So yeah, as I mentioned at the beginning, I start work tomorrow. I will be working evenings, and I will be, like, it's going to be hard to record WIP and chats during the week because of it. So the way my schedule is going to be looking right now is in the mornings, I am going to be doing childcare because, you know, my daughter, she's not going to daycare or anything like that. She's still with us, so I'm going to be taking care of her during the day and then working in the evening, and then I won't get home until like midnight, and there's no way I'm going to want to record a WIP and chat when I get home that late. So I'm switching up my schedule so that way I'm going to be posting WIP and chats on Sundays instead. I was kind of toying between Sundays and Mondays, but I was like, you know, I think Sundays are the better day because then that way I don't have to rush to get it edited and stuff like that. And yeah, so I'm going to be posting my WIP and chats on Sundays instead. And hopefully that'll be easier for me because that way I have Saturday and Sunday to record and get it up if need be. Okay. And then I'm going to try to continue doing videos on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but we'll see if I have enough energy / content to do that. So yeah. Almost done with all the blues. Okay, so I talked about New Year's. So yeah, New Year's came and went, and then the boys went back to their mom's house, and so the rest of the week was just us and Sydney, which we did get a lot done. So yeah, like I said, my husband wasn't working up until I think it was like Thursday when he went back to work. So yeah, we did manage to get a decent amount done. So he won through work a gift card tree, and on that gift card tree there was like there's one for Home Goods and TJ Maxx and Marshalls, and so we were like, well, we should go use this because like he's been it's the saga of the butter dish. He's been needing a butter dish for a while, but he's kind of picky on the type he gets and stuff like that. So like we haven't found a good butter dish. So we're like, okay, we got this gift card. Let's go to Home Goods and see what they have there. Yeah, well, we found the butter dish and a couple other things we didn't need but still came home with. So yeah, we walked around the entire store because like it was the first time there. And it was so fun. So Sydney was walking around with us, and we're walking past we walked past a chair, and then she like stopped and she was like whining and pointing, or like, what do you want? So my husband set her down, and she went over to the chair and just sat in the chair. And then she was just happy as can be. It's like, that's a $500 chair. I don't think you have $500 to pay for that. And then, my husband said that, and I was like, oh, she might have 500 goldfish to exchange for it. You never know. So, But yeah, that part was pretty funny. But yeah, we walked around the whole store, checked out everything, because like we're like getting ideas for, because I mean obviously we're looking to move into a new house, so we're looking into you know, new furniture and like new decoration and stuff, because the house we currently live in, it's like half decorated from me and my husband and half decorated from him and his ex-wife. So there's a lot of decor that I personally like, I would like to replace. So yeah, it just, yeah. So we were looking around there and seeing, like, getting ideas and stuff. Like, we need a new area rug for the living room. We need a new area rug for under our dining room table, because the one that's there right now is just, ugh, it's gross. But we can't get rid of it, because if we do, then the dining room table will slide across the floor, and we can't have that. So yeah, we were getting kind of ideas of what was there, what the prices were looking like, and all that. And so what we came out of the store with, so we went in looking for a butter dish and came out with a dog toy. We came out with a one of those, like, it's not a Stanley, but like a Stanley equivalent water jugs, and it's black with like a rhinestone skull on it. And it was just like, yeah, that's perfect for me, like skulls and diamonds, heck yeah. So I have that for water now. And then Zero's got his new dog toy, which it's going to be harder for him to shred this one. So I think we picked a good one for this. I feel like there's one other thing we came out with. Or was there? I don't remember. So yeah, we did that. And then we also ran to Spectrum, which is our internet provider out here, because we got bumped, like, so it was surprising actually. They bumped up our speed but didn't bump up our price. And we're like, well, I guess now we need a new modem for that, because honestly, like, the one that we have it's not capable of hitting those speeds and stuff. And so we the modem we had was a purchased one anyway, like as one that we purchased, or my husband purchased. So we didn't have to return any equipment or anything like that. So when we pulled into the plaza for the home goods, we're like, oh wait, there's a Spectrum here. Why don't you run in and we can run in and take care of that as well. So got that. And then we also stopped at Wegmans to get some groceries and stuff. Stop and take a sip real quick. Okay, where's the flour? There's the flour. So yeah, it was good. It was a good day of being out and running errands, even though it was like freezing cold. Freezing cold. You know, the weather's been miserable here, and yeah, we've had so much snow already, and it's like we haven't had snow like this in years. So it's like, okay, of course, the year I go back to work is the year that we're gonna get a lot of snow. So hopefully it doesn't get bad. So but yeah, it was a nice trip out, and Sydney had a blast. And then, of course, we came home and laid her down for her quiet time, and she actually took a nap. And then I kind of had to laugh when I went up to get her up, because, like, I opened the door, and you never know where this child is going to be in her room, I swear. Sometimes she's over by the door, sometimes she's actually in her bed, but in this case, she was laying underneath the window, which she had pulled the blinds open so she could see out. And she was laying on her Squishmallow with her blanket on her and her Kirby on top of her as well. And then she had her blue and magenta plushies in her arm, like she was cuddling with those as well. And she was just zonked out, and I was like, oh my gosh. I felt bad waking her up, but she wouldn't have gone to bed at bedtime if I didn't. So I had to wake her up. But yeah, it was a good errand running day. And then, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, the rest of my week has been a very video game heavy week. So Dragon Age is one of my favorite game series, 100% favorite. And so Dragon Age Veilguard came out in October this year, and we had not gotten it yet. And so we decided like I said, did I say it was on sale? Well, either. It was on sale. And so we picked up a copy on Steam, which now Steam is doing the family share plans. So my husband picked it up on his account, and I was able to play it as well. So I played through Dragon Age Veilguard. I was given first dibs on it because it is my favorite game series. Like, it'd be like similar, like a Mass Effect game that came out, my husband would have first dibs on that. Not that I play Mass Effect. But anyways, so yeah, played through that game, and it was so funny too. Like, I was going into that game, and I'm like, I am so scared, because the last time I had waited so long for a sequel to, or another, yeah, sequel to a game to come out, and it was like so disappointing. I was really worried about it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so scared. So, but thankfully this one did not turn out like Kingdom Hearts 3 for me. This one was actually a good game, even though it totally destroyed me emotionally. But yeah, it was a great game. And I'm already like planning my next playthrough of it. So yeah, so I finished that, and then I was like thinking, like, is there an app or anything out there that's similar to Goodreads for video games that you played in a year? So my husband and I kind of went down a rabbit hole looking for that, which we did find one that I'm testing out and stuff. Seems pretty good so far, but I haven't really messed with it much because, I mean, I've only beaten one game so far this year, so, and I'm not gonna like try to go back and remember every game and when I beat it and stuff like that, and I'm just gonna update it going forward. So yeah, CJ. So yeah, that's what a lot of my week was dedicated to, was playing through that. And then, yeah, just a lot of getting ready for work. Like, yeah, like I said, I am totally feeling the Sunday scaries today, but yeah, it's just gonna be getting back to the grind, getting used to it again, getting used to it with a 2-year-old, almost 3-year-old. So yeah. And Sydney actually surprised me the other day. I was sitting with her on my lap, because I'll sit at the table and work on my diamond painting, and she'll sit on my lap and mess with her tablet and stuff like that. And then I was working on this canvas, and she looked at the U and Do What Makes You Sparkle, because it was upside down like it is now. And she looked at U and then spelled it out, basically. She pointed the letters and said each letter, and I was just like, oh dang, that was really impressive. So I have a little genius on my hands here. She's doing really good with her letters, which I'm very happy about. She might be our English kid yet. Why am I smelling mint over here? Oh, those are Candy Cane Hershey Kisses, that's why. So yeah. What else do I have to talk about? Gosh. Why do you write it there? Okay. Oh yeah. And then last night my husband and I did a date night, which we initially the plan was that we were going to go see Wicked in theaters, but then it became available to rent pretty early on, so we're like, well, instead of paying all the money for, going to a theater, we can get a nice dinner instead. So we got Bill Gray's for dinner, and we rented, well, no, we actually bought it. So looking at the Amazon Prime, Wicked, the rental was only $10 less than buying the movie outright. And he's like, I have a feeling you're going to want to watch this again. And I was like, well, maybe, yeah. And he's like, yeah, you're going to want to watch it again when part 2 comes out. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good point, isn't it? So we rented it and got our dinner and stuff. So we watched through that, and honestly, oh my god, I was unsure how I was going to feel about it, because it's not the OG singers and stuff like that, which, I mean, yeah, it was just gonna be one of those ones I'm like, I'm not sure how this is gonna go. But like from the first song, hearing Ariana Grande, she did a freaking phenomenal job. Like so good. I'm like wow, she is like really close to like the original Broadway actress here. So was very pleased with it. And then like Elphaba's fantastic as well. The only person like I wasn't too thrilled with, only on singing voice. Everything else was fine, but the singing voice for Madame Morrible was not my favorite. But yeah, I just overall, like, it was such an amazing movie. I tried so hard not to cry during it because, yeah, it was so good though. Like, I was so happy watching it. And then, like, we didn't even finish the movie yet, and I was just like, yeah, I'm glad we bought this. And my husband just laughed. He knows me so well. So, yeah. So that was our date night last night, and it was awesome. And, yeah. If you're a fan of Wicked, definitely see the movie because it holds up. Where did that one go? Okay, hopefully it just landed on the tray again. Just, hopefully it's in the tray. So yeah. Well, I don't really have much else to talk about. I think I got caught up on the weeks here, the holidays and everything like that. So yeah, things will be a little different going forward, so hopefully I don't give you guys too much whiplash with my schedule change and stuff, but kind of have to adjust when life changes a little bit. So next week, what can we expect? I have a bunch of videos that are ready to go. So I know 100%, I think tomorrow, Monday, I will be posting my year in dragons. So I did a video laying out the dragon kits I did every month. And kind of, like, I did a little explanation as to why I chose that one for the month. So I'll have that posted tomorrow. And then I'm not sure quite yet what's coming Wednesday and Friday. I might try to record a wrap up for this kit. Get back into doing the Wednesday wrap ups again. So I will probably try to, well, I say try right now because honestly, recording is going to be so dependent on how I'm doing, like my energy level tomorrow. Yeah, I have to be up at 7 tomorrow, which is the first time I'll be waking up at 7 in who knows how long. So the fact I have to be like up and moving at 7 is going to be really rough on me. So we'll see what tomorrow brings, and if I have the energy to, I will record a weekly wrap up for this kit. If I don't have the energy, well, you'll probably get one of my videos that are recorded. So yeah, but for sure, Monday you will get my year in dragons, so you can take a look at the particular dragons I did for each month of the year, a little bit reason why I did them. And I will give you guys a heads up here. I do say it in the video as well. There is a spoiler alert on that one. I show 2 mystery kits in that one. Just realized I think I put that in the description on the wrong video. But yeah, I do show 2 mystery kits in that one. So, because I did 2 mystery kit dragons. One of them is the Christina Yen 6-leaf clover one, and the other one is the Stanley Morrison Mystery 10 from ages ago. So hopefully that's not like, I'm put enough warning in the video and on the video and stuff, so we'll be good from there. So yeah, I think that's about all I have for you guys. A little bit shorter than normal, but it's okay because we got a lot coming here. So yep, that's all I got for you. So if you like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up and throw me a comment and let me know what were you working on. What's your first kit that you're working on for the new year? I'm very curious to see like what other people choose for their first kits. And if you're not already subscribed here and you like diamond painting content, please hit that subscribe button down there. And then hit that bell to be notified when I post new videos. I try to post videos on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and Sundays, but you never know when another one will come at random, so you definitely want to hit that bell to be notified. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.